Good morning, Stefanie.
Good morning.
I get a hot tea, please.
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street for this Tuesday, the 14th of May. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Thanks so much for stopping by. Coming up, we are talking sandwiches. I have a fun fact for you. Americans eat up to 300 million sandwiches a year. That's a lot. Okay, why are we talking sandwiches today? Well, in our Let's Eat segment, Catherine Mayhew shares with us one of her favorite places to snag a good sub or a sandwich. And I'm telling you, that place, Publix, food and pharmacy, who knew? We'll have more of that coming up, but first, let's get a check of our headlines. Honor the selfless service and sacrifice of U.S. law enforcement officers across the nation is the purpose of this week, National Police Week. President John F. Kennedy signed a proclamation in 1962 which designated May 15th, tomorrow, as Peace Officers Memorial Day, and the week in which that date falls as Police Week. Clarksville Police Chief David Cockrell tells Main Street Clarksville, "We pay tribute to those who were killed in the line of duty. These men are not forgotten. We wear a patch with the words honor, integrity, and courage, and we will continue to show our gratitude and appreciation for their commitment to this city and the citizens we continue to serve." Read the names and see the faces of the Clarksville officers being remembered by visiting our website and then going to Main Street Clarksville. I do love highlighting the other programs offered by Main Street Media of Tennessee. Today, we're taking a look at Taste of Nashville.
Well, I'm so excited because the hardest working man in music, the hardest working band in music, Rick Monroe and the Hitmen, join us now. They work so hard and they're so good at what they do.
Super cool van and I mean first class. That is sweet. Right, styling and profiling.
Thank you, Ford and Monster Energy.
Yeah.
I set you up there, didn't
I like that. Nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm here
You're
for.
pro.
I've done this once or twice.
I know. I said this is a man who works his own endorsements and does all that. But I love the new album that just came out is out in vinyl, and the vinyls are different colors.
Everyone's unique. Yeah, we did a limited pressing, and every single one is like every time we open them, we're always like, oh, what color is it? You never know.
Has the crowd, have the people loved it?
Well, so far we've only done pre-orders because you can only pre-order it right now, and so it's been selling really well, and the people have gotten it. And we haven't been doing a lot of shows yet, so we haven't had an opportunity to get it out. But anybody who gets them, first thing they do is post a picture of it, and it's been really cool.
Because you don't know what color it's going to be until they open it up.
You know, the only thing is the ones you order from our website.
John and Devin are just the best. You can find Taste of Nashville and other shows by downloading our mobile app, Main Street Media TV Mobile. You can also check out Main Street Media TV on Apple, Amazon, and Roku. Of course, YouTube as well. You can go to our MainStreetMediaTV.com for programs there. We have so much just for you. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Hello, race fans, and welcome to Nashville Super Speedway.
That's right, guitars and fast cars right here in Music City. This summer, NASCAR is back at the Nashville Super Speedway. Get your tickets now to watch your favorite driver take on the 1.33 miles of concrete chaos. Visit NashvilleSuperspeedway.com to lock in your spot June 28th through the 30th for the Ally 400 race weekend.
The wild horses are coming to Franklin. The Mustang Heritage Spectacular. 4 days of celebrity freestyle, liberty training, trick riding, and extreme Mustang makeover. Plus the shopping. Over 100 vendor spaces with clothing, food, home goods, and things you can't find anywhere else. All that and celebrity signings at a music stage too. June 20th through 23rd at Williamson County Ag Expo Park. Don't miss a moment with a weekend pass. MustangHeritageFoundation.org for tickets.
Nashville Sounds Baseball is back in Hit City for the 2024 season.
Spend your nights and weekends at the ballpark with weekly giveaways, fireworks shows, throwback deals, live music, and more. Top talent will take the field at First Horizon Park against the AAA Minnesota Twins, Baltimore Orioles, Atlanta Braves, St. Louis Cardinals, Cincinnati Reds, and more. Tickets start at just $10 and are available now at NashvilleSounds.com. We will see you in Hit City.
Welcome back on this beautiful morning. We are talking subs today. We have a number of sub locations, but when you think of sub, the spot that we're talking about today may not come to mind, or at least not early on. Catherine Mayhew shares with us the subs that can be found at Publix, out of all places. And I have to say, I love it because I do go there often to get a sandwich. I do. Hey, Catherine.
Hi, how are you?
I'm wonderful. I really do enjoy Publix, what they have there with the bread and the meats, and you can really, it's made to order.
Well, you know, I myself was standing in line at Publix one day to get a sub, and I was thinking, you know, this is the worst kept secret in the Nashville area, maybe in all of the Southeast, is how good their subs are. And it occurred to me to write about it because I was standing in line with 20 other people in a deli in a grocery store to get a sub. I mean,
it's funny that you say that, though, because I think here in Clarksville, and I've been to both, you know, we have 3 Publix now. I believe I'm right in saying that. And I've been to 2 of them around lunchtime. And yes, there is always a line.
Well, somehow the word got out. People know. And they'll go right past, you know, your local sub shop to go to Publix to get it. So what makes it so good? I'm sure that's what people are asking.
Yes.
The first thing is Publix is employee owned. So everybody in there who works there has a vested interest in that company. And because of that, I think they are unfailingly helpful, polite. They want to make you that one thing that you want. So when you're having your sub made, it's one person standing in front of you asking you, well, what kind of cheese would you like? What kind of meats would you like? They hand cut the meats. If you want to upgrade to Boar's Head Meats, which is a really great brand, you can do that. So that's number one. It's just pleasant to be in there. But then it's the bread. They bake their own bread. It is a like a hoagie type roll, and they either have whole wheat white or seeded. And I always go with seeded if it's available. It's, you know, it's crunchy on the outside. It's soft and pillowy on the inside. It's the perfect sturdiness to hold all the stuff in the sub. So number one, the bread is fantastic. And then they just have a huge selection of fillings. And some of them would be things that you wouldn't think a grocery store would have. They have a chicken cordon bleu sub. Hello. The one I love the most is Publix is also famous for its fried chicken. And yes, so if you could order a chicken tender sub, buffalo style, here's what happens. Yeah, oh my gosh. If you haven't gotten this combo, get it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so they literally, your own personal sandwich maker will leave the station for a second to walk over to where the fried chicken is to get 3 freshly made chicken tenders, fried chicken tenders, which come back to the station. They get chopped up. Then they go in like a plastic bag and they add in the buffalo sauce and shake it all up. Put it on. You can get your sub toasted also if you want. So they put that on the bread. And then it's whatever else you want. You know, do you want lettuce? Do you want green peppers? Do you want cucumbers? Do you want jalapenos? Do you want oil and vinegar, salt and pepper, oregano, whatever? So it is maybe the best sub I've ever had in my life.
I didn't know that they would do that. That right there, I didn't know. And I like their chicken. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it is a crunchy, not super spicy. Their buffalo sauce is kind of, I would say, on the mild spicy side. So it won't blow the top of your head off by any means. But it is just a really, you know, there's a lot to be said for a well-constructed, simple sandwich.
Yes. And something else that I've noticed with those sandwiches there, I mean, the meat and your toppings cover all the bread.
So there's
Oh my
not
gosh.
really like, and if by some chance you're like, well, can you kind of like, make sure it's spread out? They really do. And they're happy to do it, which is.
No, they are
always great.
happy. If you ask them to juggle while they're making your sandwich, they
They
would try
would.
to do it. I'm telling you that there, graciousness and hospitality go a
Yes.
long way with me.
Mhm.
And I have never been in a Publix where the employees weren't gracious and hospitable.
100%.
So, and another secret, we were talking about this off camera. If you buy any Publix product, say a package of hot dog buns or hamburger buns, and you only want 5 instead of 8, they will split the package for you happily.
I had no idea until you mentioned that, but it is so nice for them to do that. Because again, a lot of times you get the extra and it goes bad because you don't eat it.
Well, like hot dogs, they come 10 to a pack. Hot dog buns come 8 to a pack. Who knows why? But the bottom line is it just has to be a Publix brand for them to do it, but they'll happily do it.
Publix, doing it right with what you do and your subs out of this world. I tell you though, where they get me is I get the sub and then I walk by their dips and I'm like, well, that looks like it will go good with my sub. So then I get a dip or two and some chips and I'm like, shoot.
Yeah, no, there's definitely never go into a Publix hungry. First rule, never.
Catherine, thank you so much for sharing this with us. We appreciate you and your insight. And until we see you here in a couple weeks.
Okay, well, take care.
You too, Catherine. Thank you. Stick with us here at Mornings on Main Street. We'll be right back.
We thrive under the lights. A city of performers. Putting on one heck of a show. Headlining night after night. Welcome to Smashville.
Complete Service Heat and Air is a trusted provider of top-notch heating and cooling solutions dedicated to ensuring optimal comfort and efficiency for residential and commercial spaces. Complete Service Heat and Air is located in White Bluff, Tennessee. We do service and repair on heating and air the right way 24/7. Service, call us at 615-797-3997. Serving Cheatham, Davidson, Dixon, Hickman, Humphreys, Montgomery, and Williamson counties. At Fred's Flooring, we're your source for quality flooring options. Our extensive experience and knowledge in the industry means we have the expertise to get the job done right. From carpet to tile, hardwood to laminate, and luxury vinyl, we have everything you need to find the perfect floor for your home. As the Main Street Award Favorite Floor Store winner for 2023, we know what it takes to satisfy our customers. And with our convenient financing options, you can get your dream floors now and pay over time. Visit fredsfloors.com or call us today.
This is a picture from a prayer vigil held for 10-year-old Asher Sullivan, son of Rutherford County School Director Dr. Jimmy Sullivan. Asher is in serious condition right now after being swept into a storm drain following flooding in the county May 8th. Dr. Sullivan posted on his personal Facebook page that Asher's lungs are severely damaged and he is not showing much brain activity outside of muscle jerks. Specifically, pray for healing for his lungs and, most importantly, brain activity to occur. Asher needs a miracle. You can read more at Main Street Media's Murfreesboro Post. Welcome back to a glimpse of Flora Luna at Rock City. Our Tennessee traveler Tom Atkinson was spot on when talking about a view worth seeing. Flora Luna gave visitors the chance to take in the view from Lookout Mountain and to see Rock City Gardens at night. This made for a truly enchanting experience. Rock City celebrated 90 years in 2022 and remains to define 4 key cornerstones, highlighting the attraction's historical leadership while guiding the pathway forward. We're talking innovation, sustainability, art, and people. We were able to capture so many great pictures. One of my favorite views, though, I promise you, is from Lover's Leap. You get a great view of just the valley down below. It's gorgeous. Thanks so much for joining us here this morning. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow.